Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your patience, guys. The time is now 10 o'clock p.m. here on Bruise-day Tuesday. We're playing Third Strike. Is that kind of a game? I apologize about the late start. I've been sick. Things have been kind of popping off in my life lately, and I'm having some difficulty keeping up. I have a bowl of oatmeal here beside me. We've been munching on when we watch some Third Strike. We've got Shad0wW0lf0 tonight. He's a homie of mine. He plays Alex. He's here in Michigan as well. He's a fellow Midwestern Alex, and he's going to Japan next week. He's going to be spending some time at Game Newton, fighting a bunch of Third Strike players. He's very rusty in this game right now. He said that he wants to get some games with us tonight. I think that'd be really awesome. That'd be really awesome, I feel like. I think that I'd like to start off with the first of 3 here. Can we run neonriot here versus Shad0wW0lf? First of 3, please. Basically, yeah, Shad0wW0lf. Oh, we got locusT here as well. That's great. I think that if locusT is down, I'd like to see him versus Shad0wW0lf next. After neonriot. Shad0wW0lf is a player I think of as being, you know, he's a learning player. And he loves Third Strike. His passion for this is part of what got me into it. He's one of the players I met very early on in my experience playing Third Strike offline. And he is a fellow Alex player. He really taught me a lot of love for this game. I think that he has his attention divided across a lot of different hobbies, and he's a very exciting individual. That said, I think he hasn't had the time to dedicate to Third Strike the way that a lot of us have. I don't expect he's going to be able to, let's say, hang especially well with the stronger players in this lobby. But I think that it's going to be fun to sort of see where he's at, give him some different looks, and hopefully kind of warm him up for Japan a little bit, if he's available. Thank you, locusT. Welcome aboard, dog. Just when all hope is lost and Gil prepares the death blow, Osaki Jimbo... Oh, my God. Dude, that'd be sick. I wonder where Shad0wW0lf is exactly. I mean, I've been making him wait here. He actually messaged us on Discord like an hour ago. More than an hour ago. Hour and a half ago. And understandably, you know, my posted schedule is... Yeah, I'm going to add Shad0wW0lf here. Add Shad0wW0lf. Send a challenge or go available using the icon on the lower left so that you can receive challenges. That'll work too. Yeah, he's been waiting tonight. My posted schedule says 8, but that's just, you know, the official schedule. We always usually start around 9:30, and lately even later, closer to 10. And I feel kind of guilty for making you guys kind of wait for your sweet Bruise-day action. But here we are, finally playing Third Strike. We got neonriot versus Shad0wW0lf. This is probably going to be either Alex for Alex or Alex versus Oro. Oh, is that you got a fucking image? Is that them fighting the Street Fighters? Oh, sure enough it is. Wow. How about here, a bowl? You guys can't see it, guys, but take my word for it. I have a bowl of peaches and cream oatmeal and strawberry cream oatmeal mixed together. Alex also looks me Alex. Neon also an Alex player. And also we've got a lot of experience in him. He and I fight a lot. I think he's gonna have. He's gonna be more than a worthy opponent for Shad0wW0lf. Let's see if Shad0wW0lf can kind of come up with something here. Stunning Alex is not easy, even if you're Oro. Oro's a stun monster. Alex is a huge stun bar.
Prepare to strike now.
When I fight Neon, I always get stunned as well because, again, he's a very strong Oro player and Oro's a strong stun character. That being said, if you're getting stunned as Alex, it's really a strong indication that you need to block more because you shouldn't be getting stunned as Alex. And I say that as somebody who gets stunned as Alex. Here we go, 3 Ben. See if we can get these loops.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter Arena.
They say 2 Alex. The best of the Alexes.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, so Shad0wW0lf's kind of playing a more grounded, neutral kind of game right now. I like that. He's demonstrating some confidence. He's not just going in. It can be very hard for Alex to do that. we've seen already repeatedly Shad0wW0lf getting jumped in on by Oro. That's not, you know, something that Oro really needs to do in this matchup. Really, I don't know why Shad0wW0lf isn't, for instance, you know, blocking or... Well, it's not really worth trying to parry him in that scenario when he's like jumping at you like that. Ooh, nice. Good block. That wasn't a terrible idea on Shad0wW0lf's part. Reversal super is, you know, it's definitely a good idea. That being said, it was one of those situations where the spacing was just not quite right. Neon had a strong incentive to block and a lot of time to block. You really want to do a super like that when you're like chest to chest when you think a throw tech is coming, etc. And perhaps Shad0wW0lf did feel that way, but the timing was a little bit off.
Now.
So Neon has pushed Shad0wW0lf to the corner here and keep him there very effectively. Diagonal Fireball is really good against Alex. Alex is so tall. It's hard for him to kind of deal with the Diagonal Fireball. I like that crouching knee punch from Shad0wW0lf. Again, he's really looking confident in the ground and neutral game. Not that, you know, it's working all that well for him since Neon's a very strong player, but the fact that he's willing to do it is so important. That's how you get better at it. And he's not just jumping. It makes sense because, you know, Oro, he's a very small, short guy. It's kind of part of why this matchup is so much in Oro's favor is that it's kind of hard for Alex to jump at Oro.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Is there a comic 100 down? Oh, it's on Google Books. I see. Okay. Nice juggle. Okay, Shad0wW0lf again, looking confident. He's got a small amount of health here, but he really wants to take it slow. That's really important. You don't think he wanted that roundhouse there. Not bad showing it off from Shad0wW0lf there. Well played to Neon Riot, of course. Let's do Shad0wW0lf versus locusT 3S. Let's do Shad0wW0lf versus locusT 3S. First to 3, please. Thank you, Neon, for putting on that demonstration of that matchup. Oro versus Alex is a really interesting and exciting matchup. It's one of my favorites because it's so unusual. I think that maybe I wouldn't feel the same way if I fought, for instance, a lot of like Murderface. He and I fought a few times with his Oro, and the way he plays I find extremely frustrating. Let's talk about Doom. Welcome aboard. Hope that's treating you well.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Loke's gonna play some Julian here. I like the way that Shad0wW0lf was whiffing medium punch. He did that against Neon Riot as well. That's so important for Alex. You know, he has a sort of unusually fast standing medium punch, kind of more like Ryu's crouching medium punch. And it's great for whiffing to build bar. And Alex needs that bar. There's that boy 3-pin. He does have count on here, which I love to see. Okay. Only you think you want to grab there, not jab. I know that feeling. Ooh, shit! Nice string. Got 3 hits there. More than I can do sometimes.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Think of the raid Yak Rats. aka Y3K Rats. Aka Starkey Blood. How's your stream? Are you playing some Third Strike? Something else? Oh, dashed up there and kind of didn't trust the grab. Maybe he saw Yuri and started to headbutt. Swap it up. He loves DDT. It's not really working out for him. I don't think he's hit it yet. Oh, he finished Cuphead. Nice, yeah. That's nice. Including all the DLCs. He probably played more Cuphead than I have now. If I played it before the DLC came out. Interesting. Standing Fierce. Kind of fun idea. What's up, Gypsy Claw? All the European 3S players. I want to believe in DDT, Neon. I want to, you know, every strong Alex player, well, I shouldn't say that. Most strong Alex players argue that DDT has its purpose, if only as a gimmick, right? You know, it's just part of this bag of tricks. You gotta give people different looks so they don't know what to expect. But if it has a function, then I don't know what it is. I have theories sometimes. I understand that some people like to think that you can use it as like a string after a medium kick. If they parry high, they get grabbed, stuff like that. But I'm not sure how that all works. Oh, you still have the DLC, okay. So you actually haven't done the DLC yet either, so maybe you're not in the same spot. So basically you just beat, you know, Mr. Dice, or the guy's name was. I got the lobby pulled up in search mode. Hell yeah, CmatiC, yeah, of course, dude. Welcome, welcome. And Bruise-day is welcome to any player in North America who is wired up. If you guys are in North America, I apologize, but I find that, you know, the connections are very often, even in America, they can be kind of flaky. Once you get outside of, you know, Canada, the US, Mexico, I feel like it's just too much of a... I mean, it's by all means, get some games with people in the lobby if they're down, but it's not stuff I tend to be excited about streaming. DDT, 10% hit rate, Hooligan, 90%. Can't explain that, says Moot Mothman. Yeah, people, honestly, I was going to say, you know, I think that an Alex player has to have a fucking very special mind. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already playing this stupid-ass character. Thank you for the sub, dog. I appreciate that, man. That Nita grab, I noticed that, it's, I think he got one of those, right? Seems like Shad0wW0lf has leveled up to the last time I saw him play. He's incorporating some pretty exciting tricks, and he's doing his best to also play a well-rounded neutral game. It's one of those things where there's going to be a combination of rust at play and, you know, familiarity with the game. I think he's playing really smart. Oh, he's even over punish there. Dude, the fucking Eddie emote is fucking godlike, yeah, brats. DDT can have a purpose, but it takes a lot of work and conditioning to make it work just once. I think it doesn't always have to work as long as they don't punish it either, right? Sometimes if you can make the mental stack or point high enough, you can go for it, and if it doesn't work, it's whatever, I don't punish it. But I think that, you know, even then, it's like, I don't really understand it that well. Button and DDT, if you don't want to give them an easy parry and punish, huh? Yeah, but if they fucking block, they can duck DDT, and then they blow you up. And if they, you know, if they do get hit by your knee, then they don't get DDT. So now you're punishable on hit, right? Or am I wrong? No, I think I'm wrong about that, right? Yeah, I think I'm wrong with that. I think DDT is so slow that it actually does hit you even if you hit them. Like, if you hit them with knee, like close medium kick, and then you DDT, I think you grab them still, right? I don't know, Mothman. See, I don't want to talk like I know everything. Even though I usually do talk like that. But I always felt the same way, Moth. I always felt like, you know, if you can go for DDT, there's something else better you can do. There's no reason, it's just like an obsolete tool. But I'm not convinced of that. The more I play Third Strike, the less I'm convinced of that. When I was a newbie, it seemed so obvious. But the more I play, the less obvious it seems that DDT has absolutely no function. You can probably react, I think you're right, yeah, it's not like it would combo. What I mean is that it wouldn't go through. My thinking was that because DDT is a grab, and you're canceling it from a normal, that you go right through them because they're in hit stun. But I think that it's so goddamn slow that hit stun runs out. I think. Sorry, guys. It's so goofy being sick on the mic. That's not that, Gypsy. No, I'm sick. I'm sick. That's why I sound a little bit snuffly.
Final round. Go for it.
Wow, dash up fucking power bomb around start. That's what I'm saying, Countdown. You know me, dog. Your boy stays sick. Wake up super. Nice block from locusT. You gonna punish it? No. That's so important. So, you know, not everybody fights a lot of Alex. Remember, guys, last time his super is a grab. If you can jump over that, he can't grab you out of the air. So you can just jump in and punish it all day, freely. How you doing, Countdown? Mike sounds better than usual, but then he started fucking coughing as a gypsy, yeah? Yeah, I'm also a little bit further from Mike than usual. For a Bruise-day. I have played God0wW0l f0, yeah. It's a really great game. I think I haven't beat it 100%. I played through it once and beat it, and I think I was at like 99%, and I was like, one day I'm gonna go back and get the 100%, and I never did. Great game, that Kraft. Fighting the good fight, trying to make time for some third strike. I'm gonna play this tonight, dude. We have a little lineup of first to threes against Shad0wW0lf tonight. After this is gonna be Artayes, then it's gonna be first to three against third Noobster. If you're down, I'd love to have you fight as well. Trying to farm the achievements, huh? I mean, you can definitely do a lot worse in a game like God0wW0l. It's really fucking fun. Let's go, Countdown. Love to hear that.
Fighters ready. Engage.
For Shad0wW0lf to beat locusT is would be very impressive. locusT is also like a an eternal student of the game, but locusT is also strong in his own way. Is that true? You want to play Sean the Hunter? I mean, Shad0wW0lf is also quite rusty. I bet you guys would have fun together. Wake up super. Wow, I think that locusT would have missed it either way. That was too early on that Sean pull. Trying to get all the achievements for Cuphead. I'm not sure which one of them I got for Cuphead. I wouldn't say I was achievement farming, but I've got like 100% of all like the base game stuff. Like I did all the difficulties for every boss fight. We'll play the Shad0wW0lf into locusT. I remember when I first met locusT and all he was playing was Yun. I thought him as a Yun player, but since then I don't really look at him that way anymore. What's up, CmatiC here too? Nice. Let's do Shad0wW0lf versus SHD Artayes. First to three, please. Good night, Starkey. Thank you for coming by, man. And thank you for that raid. Hope everybody find rest. Yeah, CmatiC, that's where Shad0wW0lf is from, dude. So that means that me, you, and Shad0wW0lf are all Michiganders. We got fucking what? We got how many guys in the lobby here? Almost half of them are from Michigan. That's what I like to see. There's going to be a get-together. It's out in the Michigan and Third Strike Discord server. On Friday, they're having a get-together in Detroit. I'm so salty that I can't go. Oh, you're from Indiana. I see you from Indiana. Okay. Michigan's race scene. Saw a place in Detroit with calves. Yes, Orcs shoot. I'm not that familiar with it, much to my embarrassment. As a Michigander Third Strike player, because of my, my circumstances, I'm not at liberty to travel a whole lot. Driving for the 2-hour drive to Detroit is pretty long and expensive. And again, it's embarrassing because not every area has a scene at all. And I think the 2-hour drive, once a month or so is hardly too much to expect. But they have players out there, yes. They have players in the Detroit area. They have a Discord. If you want, I can hook you up. Get you, make sure you're in there. Just message me a whisper on Twitch or Discord. It's like a drive you're thinking of, work shoot, yeah. Artayes playing the Q here. Not a bad first round for Shad0wW0lf, all things considered. Let's see if Artayes can tighten up and have this be a little bit less close next time. Dude, I like the Shad0wW0lf's fucking pressure right now, though. Maybe he fights a lot of Q. Oh, the classic Artayes, but with fucking Q. I'm curious. I would love for Max to see that, change me, and see what she thinks about that. That's pretty sneaky. Right, the dash punch is pretty neutral on block, but your opponent's gonna always press a button afterward, right? What else are they gonna do? They're gonna press a button 100% of the time. That's why so many Q's parry buffer there. Taste is raw super.
Into the heat of battle.
Switching to Elena here. Grabs. Okay. slide. Interesting how that matchup played out there. Artayes really demonstrating some familiarity with Q's buttons. Make effective use of them. Raw super, and it worked, nice. Didn't do a lot of damage, though. Ooh, look at that. Using the hammer smash is like a poke after a backdash. Now, hammer smash is not plus on block, is it? It kind of feels like it is sometimes, but I don't think it is at all. I think I'm wrong about that. Raw super again, and it works again. That might be a punish. I think that Artayes could probably punish that on a wake up. I think I'm wrong about that. Kind of fell out of it in an awkward way. No more flannel jack. How you doing, dog? I saw you were on Jazzy Talk. Hope you had a fine time. What more, Jimbo? Dude, speaking of the South, dude, it's a Southern invasion. One more turtle wax hacks. I like to hear it, Flannel. Dude, Jimbo, fucking next Wednesday, dude? Not tomorrow, but next Wednesday? Heard there's gonna be some fucking third strike on the internet, which is crazy to me. This game came out before the internet. 1999. Way back in the caveman days. We gonna rip it, my guys, Jimbo? Dude, I don't know, dude. You gotta tell me. There's gonna be some third strike tomorrow, too. That's true, kinda. That's true. I don't wanna fucking undersell that. There's third strike every day of the fucking week, man. It's a crazy time for third strike right now. Everyone's playing third strike, and you can just go play through whenever you want with anybody. Rest in peace to Shad0wW0lf0. This is a Blanco Stark. Tomorrow's at 5v5, dude? Southeast Throwdown? Jimbo confirms. Twitch.tv/Southeast Throwdown FGC. They're doing a 5v5 tomorrow. DMV versus Carolina. Okay. That's going to be some very exciting matches. Something on Coffee Owl channel. Nice. Shout out to Fun Coffee Owl. He's really trying to grow as an organizer, contribute to the third strike community. Ooh. That fucking, you guys think of that explosion graphic looks kind of funky. Doesn't really have the same kind of cartoony feels the rest of the game does. IMO. Ooh. Excuse me. Get him. It's exciting, Jimbo. Again, I've been having the honor of talking with Coffee a little bit here and there. Oh, nice. Yes. Stun gun. I was talking about stun gun to Envy recently. I gotta start picking up stun gun again. Because it's coming to my attention, unfortunately, that some of the homies don't know how stun gun works. Which means it's time to fucking pull out the stun gun. Until everybody knows how it works. Oh. Wow! Oh, too early there, I guess. Or maybe too far. Q has some interesting jumps, especially in this matchup. His buttons make his body recede in the air. Yes. Sick! Flip that for Envy. That's why you can't jump out of that shit. Kill him! Slash! Elbow! Oh, no. Good games, Artayes and Shad0wW0lf. Well played, guys. Well played. Let's do Shad0wW0lf. Shad0wW0lf versus third noobster. First to three, please. After that, if you guys don't mind, I'd love to see Countdown and CmatiC take turns against Shad0wW0lf. First to three. That would be the entire lobby, basically. It's been really fun matches so far. I've always felt as though Shad0wW0lf0 Alex was a very playful kind of an Alex. I think that's what, he kind of reminds me a lot of Rick. He plays the game for fun. That's something I could never understand.
Well, I got the picture.
I play Third Strike same way I play every game, which is very critically, analytically. Give me another shot, coach. Oh, let's do it. Looks, yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'd love to see that. I'll run back. Whenever I play any game, you guys watch the stream, you guys know that I'm always trying to take it apart. That's what I enjoy about video games, probably more than anything. I don't really have, like, fun playing video games. You know what I'm saying? With a few exceptions. He needs to convert some of these hits into more damage as Neon. I think he needs to learn a better flow of offense and defense. It sounds very general and it's not very helpful. But what I mean is that he's getting hit a lot because he's pressing buttons at the wrong time and being aggressive at the wrong time. It takes a lot of experience to have I mean, it's really a lifelong skill you develop, right? To try to figure out when to press buttons and when not to. But it seems like he's really loath to block. He wants to always be doing stuff. Keep your eye on the ball, says Neon. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Stay solid, yeah, best advice. My chest and my cough is worse today than yesterday, and I think that's a good thing. It means that things are flowing.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Whoa. Pretty smart from Third Duper to put that ball out there, that metallic sphere. I'm preparing to grab it a little too far. Nice Kya there, the toward fierce. Good spacing. Very hard to deal with that, but it's spaced out.
Alright, that's cool. Are you ready? Go.
Oh, surprised I didn't punish. Went for a dash of grab there, but got jabbed instead, and his grab would have whiffed anyway, so it worked out for him. Maybe he wanted to grab, maybe he wanted jab, right? To dash up and like check him. Because jab is fast. Neon, do you watch fucking Shotokan's video he put out yesterday about advanced anti-air options? I found it very interesting. Contact your doctor if you stay solid for more than 4 hours. Oh, sick. I don't even have that canceled. This goes to show about how different players work on different things. For me, canceling anything is hard. Super, super hard. Oh. I think he wanted stomp there, but he got the roundhouse.
You win.
Beep, beep, beep.
Now, find a new
I got time to watch, huh?
Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter 3. Prepare for
Like with a lot of Third Strike advice, I question how... Well, I didn't totally buy everything he was selling. But I appreciate him putting it out there. I'm sure that if I don't understand any of it, it's just partially because, I don't have the experience that Shotokan does. That being said, there was something he said I found very interesting. The thing I took the most from was what he said about, excuse me, jumping as a reaction to empty jumps, right? Got me thinking about how important that is and how I never do that. When I fight players who do that, I get very frustrated because as an Alex player, I want to empty jump grab like constantly. Nice, Shad0wW0lf0, nice. He's locking in, countdown. This is one more round here. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I didn't punish. Man, jumping roundhouse, what a god button. The patience there from Shad0wW0lf0. Let's talk about how he seems to, not be blocking enough. And blocking that fierce neutral was pretty scary. I wish he would be a little bit closer to his opponent. It seems like, he's playing a certain amount of neutral, but it also kind of seems like he's doing that thing that a lot of Alex players do when they're learning, which is just keep walking back until they can slash elbow back in. And that can be a way to surrender a lot of real estate and be kind of overly predictable with your slash elbows. Wow, empty jumping to standing fierce, that's so sick.
Final round, go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Eats it in a grab. Here comes the whole combo. Good patience there from Shad0wW0lf. He saw that he wasn't going to be able to do anything there. Oh, sick! Punish from third noobster. That was godlike. Well, he punched him. You can't say he didn't slug him. Hold on. Let's see Shad0wW0lf now versus CmatiC. That was the third game, right? Let's see. Shad0wW0lf versus CmatiC. I'm sorry, is that what I said before? No, I said countdown. Countdown. First to 3, please. After this, we'll do CmatiC. And then if nobody else wants to fight my boy Shad0wW0lf, I'll run the run back locusT versus Shad0wW0lf will be first to 5. They're in there, perfect. Charge positioning comes in clutch, says 100,000, huh? Yeah, I was thinking about, you know, the really, really simple option of just jumping when you see a empty jump. And for Alex, that'd be so strong. Until they start, you know, intentionally blowing it up.
Go.
Not at all, Jason. No, we're doing what I think of as called a Kumite. It's basically when we all fight one guy as a way to kind of, you know, see some different matchups, learn about Alex, have that player perhaps, you know, learn different matchups, have us all come up with new ideas for fighting Alex. We're all fighting Shad0wW0lf, basically. We can cycle through again now that he's warmed up a bit, if everyone is down in the end. It's not a bad idea. He does seem like he's more warmed up now. Ooh. Oh, nice kill.
Are you ready? Go.
Get him. Oh, okay, it's not gonna hit him all that hard. But we have another superhero on deck. You can punish that CmatiC all day with a grab with Alex. I think also standing mini push technically, but a little bit harder.
You win.
I should probably start going for medium punch as a punish on that CmatiC. Is it Bald Eagle? I'm feeling a little bit better for sure. I mean, I'm feeling like worse, but in a good way. I think my body's recovering. I'm a little more snuffly than Mike today, and got more of a cough. But I think that, you know, my body's transitioning through this illness. I'm gonna feel better probably before the end of the week. Was that cool, man? The SS. My punishes are not optimal. You know what's funny, Neon? Before you and I ever met, when I started playing Third Strike, you know, before this, my only fighting game was Virtua Fighter. And for me, as a VF player, understanding how frame data worked was, you know, the thing that kind of opened up fighting games for me. And the way I learned that was through the idea of punishing. I love the idea of blocking something and getting free damage. That was the thing that kind of taught me. Nice punish! That taught me the basics of, you know, offense and defense in a fighting game. Was that revelation that by blocking you can kill somebody. And so when I started playing Third Strike, I worked on having all optimal punishes like first. I wanted to learn all the punishes. And I used to do things like flash chop, punish DPs, like block a dragon punch, then flash chop punish. But nowadays I feel like I'm worrying less about getting optimal punishes and more about getting a punish that is something I can do consistently. So I had trouble with the basically I kept dropping the flash chop. And I wonder now if I were to start doing it again, if I could learn it better now that I'm, you know, more experienced as a player. Maybe I should start trying it again. Maybe I can figure it out. Nice parries. And yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, maybe it's time to start punishing CmatiC better, right? I fight so many Akumas, and I kill them by just crouching their CmatiC and grabbing them to death, right? A lot of Akumas at a level C rank will tend to want to CmatiC you constantly, and that's just not safe. That being said, I don't need to just grab it. I could flash chop it, or excuse me, I can medium punch it into cancel and get fucking hella damage. but you have to be a little bit quicker because the medium punch is what, like 2 frames lower than a grab. Wow, that was sick. Last hit is a blue parry from ducking. That's just true as well, man. That's true as well, but what I mean in particular is not that it's harder because of the timing. You can just duck it. You pretty sure have plenty of time. It's more because of them having to land from the Tatsu. If you do it too early, they get airborne. So there's a very small window where they're landing from Tatsumaki, and then they touch the ground and they're, you know, unsafe. I gotta start using fucking SA3 again. Welcome aboard, Max. What should you get, Legalize? Let's do for young Shad0wW0lf.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the
Lucky Charms Oro, nice, dude, nice. Little crazy owl.
battle.
Your thoughts on Evo and who could be in Third Strike Evo?
Go for it.
My thoughts on 3S Evo is go to Jazzy Finale. If you're at Evo and not the finale, you're dead to me. How about this, crazy owl? Let's make a list of all the players who are going to be at Evo and not the Jazzy Finale. So this will be like my hit list. Oh, guys, I gotta go in my car and kill with a silenced pistol. And a ski mask. Let's make that list. Forget who's going to be at Evo. Who's going to be at Evo but not at the finale? Let's do a fucking... Oh, nice, nice, nice. Let's escape there from Countdown. I think that Shad0wW0lf did the wrong slash elbow. Huh? Get him! Oh, wow, that fucking dive get crossed up. Ooh. People going to Jazzy and not Evo to Jimbo. Huh? Dude, I would love for everyone to go to Evo. Right? That's not. I don't feel that kind of way about Evo. I'm glad they're playing Third Strike. Everyone should go. But if they're going to one, they gotta go to the finale. If they're going to both, then more power to them. The evil list is Max, and the sellout list is Dano. If they're going to both, more power to them. That's godlike. Evo's on Super Gun, which is kind of unfortunate. I get it, though, because of the projected number of entrants as BMXer. That's interesting. But, you know, let me be real, BMXer. And maybe I'm going to be too real here for a second. Glad you're here, BMXer. Let me be too real for a second here, guys. Evo makes a lot of money. They can suck my nuts. Okay, I'm not going to give them no excuse for that. I don't care if they have a 10,000 entrants for Third Strike. I know it'd be a big expenditure to have enough cabs to make that even halfway feasible. But, fuck it. Fuck it and fuck them. They can do that. But, I'm glad it's not PS4 BMXer, right? That was what I was really afraid of. People assured me there was no way it would be PS4. They're like, dude, they're not that stupid. And I was like, I don't know, dog. Because Sony, like, owns Evo, right? No, it's not, man. Supergun's fucking great. It's just that playing on cab, the experience is different. It's really just about the experience and that sense of authenticity. That's the only difference. It's not about, like, performance. It's not about, like, one being better than the other in terms of, like, playing on it. It's just more like it's a traditional thing. You want to have cabs, that's how Third Strike is played, is on a cab. Supergun is fantastic. It's super fantastic. It's great. But if you can have cabs, you want to have cabs. So it says here, what's Supergun? Supergun is a consoleized arcade cabinet, CmatiC. Our arcade cabinet is what, right? Inside the cabinet, there's a board for the arcade game. In the case of Third Strike, it's a CPS3's board. It has a cartridge, which is Third Strike. And then it has, a cabinet has, you know, controls, like, you know, like a fight stick built into it. Has a TV built into it. It has speakers built into it. All on one big, giant unit. A Supergun, you plug in the arcade board, put the cartridge into the arcade board, and then the Supergun has ports that you can plug in a fight stick, a TV, speakers, etc. So think about like a home console. It basically converts a arcade machine to a home console. That's what Supergun is. I'd rather use my own stick, but I get experience. That's exactly, Muffin. Yeah, exactly. I understand that feeling as well. it's nice to have your own stick and play in a situation that's more familiar to you. But typically, you know, the creme de la creme of Third Strike is having arcade cabs, just as a way to get back to the culture of Third Strike. Well done, Countdown. Well done, Shad0wW0lf. Let's go into CmatiC now versus Shad0wW0lf. I'm going to cough here, guys. I apologize. I have a pretty nasty cold, guys. I apologize. I'll catch up with the chat here. What's up, Garth Whiteley? Hope you and your family are doing great. It's been a while since I last showed up. Your work has been killing me for the past few months, but I'm happy that you're still doing what you do. But thank you, Garth Whiteley, for being here, man. It's very kind of you to come by and share that positivity with me. I kind of need it right now that I'm so sick. Here we go. Glad you make it tonight, man. Work is work, and I'm glad you're out here staying solid and getting it done. Wizard ruined the event, to be honest. I always felt there was something off with that dude since I met him at B5. I don't know Wizard at all. As I understand it, maybe I'm wrong about this being next guy. I'm not really big into, you know, esports, politics. I really don't know who's who or care especially much. But as I understand it, isn't he like not at Evo anymore? I thought he got like fired or something. I know people have a problem with him. I have no idea what it was. There's some big controversy. I think he has like sexually harassing people, which is ass. Well done, Countdown. Raging Storm, Dano. The Wrath of Heaven. Welcome aboard, Claire. Dude, so many Michiganders tonight. We got fucking Shad0wW0lf here playing Drift with us. Wanna come play, Claire? Here you guys are having a big event in Detroit area on Friday. We got CmatiC, who's from Indiana. More Midwest Third Strike. Ooh, look at that neutral jump fierce. In case somebody McRibs, he got fires as Dano, huh? Yeah, I really don't know this whole thing with Mr. Wizard. I don't think he's not involved anymore. He got banned and the Cannons took it back. I'm not sure if they still own it though since BMX here. Ooh, nice. Oh. My only thing is that, you know, Jazzy is Third Strike by Third Strike players. And it's something that I think that our community should be very proud of. I'm very proud of it. And I'm very proud to have the opportunity to be a part of it. And then you have, you know, big money coming in and saying, hey, we're running Third Strike. Come get on a bigger stream. Come get on a bigger prize pot, potentially. We love 3S, and we always love 3S. Never mind that we've been ignoring 3S for, you know, 10 years. Come play 3S with us now. And to be fair, it's a coincidence that it's around the same time as the Jazzy finale. But I do admit that I'm only human. And sometimes I read things about people, you know, being pumped for Evo. And that's great, I love that. But the thought that somebody would support an esports organization like Evo instead of supporting a grassroots one like Jazzy frustrates me. Welcome home, BMXer. Jazzy is not 15 years old. Jazzy is 5 years old now. This is season 5. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, the DDT caught the recovery of the Crouching Fierce. I like to see CmatiC kind of slowing down here. That splash up was really good for that in that situation. Ken didn't have bar yet to punish it either. Of course, he could neutral jump and hit him with shenanigans. This is season 5 of Jazzy, guys. It's been a wild ride. I think that, you know, our community should be extremely proud. Like, it's actually shocking that Third Strike is, you know, as... I don't want to say active, it really is the wrong word. Third Strike is as accessible as it is right now. You know, so many cities around the country running Third Strike at their local bar, their local arcade, right? So many Discord servers running Third Strike on Fightcade. This is a game that is 25 years old, and you can pick it up right now if you're brand new to it and play it like it's the hottest new game. There's resources, there's new YouTube videos coming out daily with tech. It's insane. And it's no thanks to organizations like EVO. It's thanks to all the individual TOs and players that put their love into the game at great expense to themselves. Yeah, that's my feeling. Like, I'm glad that EVO's running Thirst Track. I really am glad. I hope everybody goes. I would love it if everybody went to EVO. But the fact that it's around the same time as the finale, I know that it's going to be hard for some players to choose which one to go to. And I feel like for a real one, it shouldn't be that hard to choose. It's got the retro graphics, Neon. It's so old school. Dude, Neon, I fucking saw this amazing comic on Facebook the other day. Well done to Shad0wW0lf. Wow, well played. He had his opportunity to play his game there. Oh, we have Tonren now. Wasn't that nice? So we've got everybody at the crib. I think I want to run Tonren first to 3. Oh, I'm actually already playing somebody, huh? Well, in that case, let's go ahead and wait on Tonren. Here's what I want to do. Can we do a first to 5, please? And if not, that's okay. And I'm going to see if I can come up with like a good emoji for this. There you go. No. How about like that? Yeah. Yes. No. There you go. Here, I'm going to use a comma. See the tech here? And that is okay. Between Shad0wW0lf and locusT. After that, maybe Wolf can fight Tonren. First to 3. It's tough, CmatiC. It's tough. And Alex can be a real bully. If you're not blocking this Alex, you're going to eat shit. And if you are blocking this Alex, you're still going to eat shit. That's what's fucked up about this dude. I love DT so much. Like, yeah, I should use the capital O or the 0 there. Make it even more of a pronounced clown nose. Here we go. It's a tough game, Shad0wW0lf. It's a tough game. Like I see CmatiC, it's tough. Thank you, Jimbo, for being a part of Jazzy in this season. We're gonna do first to 5s, 3s, etc. Probably be better and easier on here tonight. Instead of a ladder. Well, we're doing like a Kumite right now. My plan was to do a ladder tonight. But when Shad0wW0lf told me that he wanted to come get some games with us and he's going to Japan, he wants to like use it as a warm-up opportunity, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to run like a Kumite, basically. But it's not really like a formal Kumite, because we didn't really have time to organize it. It's kind of like a very impromptu Kumite. So right now, maybe it's just the fact that my sinuses are so stuffy. But I'm not going to worry too much about the format, you know, more than a couple sets ahead, I feel like. Basically, my thinking is, I'm not sure how late Shad0wW0lf can stay up tonight. I'm not sure if at some point he's going to want to take a break. At that point, I figure we can maybe do a ladder, or again, run some sets. Well, my confirms will come with time. I definitely need matchups more so too to CmatiC, huh? This game is got a lot going on. The depth of it is crazy. There's so many, like, fundamentals. There's the understanding the neutral. There's understanding your character's moveset. There's understanding your opponent's moveset. There's understanding how those two things intersect. There's the execution aspect. There's the knowledge aspect of knowing what combos to go for, what punishes to go for. It just goes on forever. It just goes on forever. Thanks, Artayes. I'm starting to feel like, guys, and I apologize for being a little bit candid with you guys here, but don't be surprised if the stream ends a little bit early tonight. I really feel like fucking ass. More so than I expected to. But again, I'm taking that as a good thing. I don't think that I'm feeling like ass because I'm like getting more sick. I think I'm feeling like ass because I'm getting less sick. I think everything's starting to flow inside of me, and it's making me cough like crazy and making my commentary feel a little bit rough around the edges. It makes it hard for me to want to stream all night when I'm having trouble talking. If you're right, make sure you hydrate, Bootcamp. Hope you're doing well tonight, Bootcamp. I forgot to link you. I was going to link you to this Blue Yeti Snowball. Homeboard Orange. It's the most technical Street Fighter ever made, IMO, says DMX here. Thank you for the support, Artayes. What's up, Drifter? Welcome more, dog. This is going to be first to 5 here, guys, between Shad0wW0lf and locusT. This is going to be really exciting. Light Spook. I think I need to get some Taco Bell too, maybe after the stream tonight. I'm not totally convinced I want to do that though. But I kind of feel like that's what I want to do. When do I not want to do that though? I was thinking the other day, BMXer, how funny it is that people think that Virtua Fighter is a complex game. I've had 3S players tell me that they're like, oh, I would play VF, but it seems like it's too big brain. Wow, that was fucking... Dude, why is locusT so sick? Anyone who's played VF knows the irony of that. Because Street Fighter, let's just say Third Strike, I'll say. Third Strike is so much fucking harder than VF, it's actually insane. There's no comparison. This game is rocket science compared to VF. VF is, by design, with full intentionality of the developers, an extremely simple baby game. And Third Strike is like so deep and nuanced. Ooh. It's so dynamic. They're very different in that respect. Virtual Fighter? Talking about that fucking VF. What's up, Katie? Talking about VF, Katie. I'm really excited for the new VF game coming out. Katie, I fucking betrayed you, dude. I didn't end up getting that thing in the break screen yet. But I'm gonna be doing that after the stream tonight. Thank you for the sub, Jose. Hey, BB. I was joking, Katie. A lot of my friends have been asking about that new VF, and I appreciate that. The fact that they think of me as someone to ask about a new VF is very flattering. Wow! That was fucking sick!
You win.
VF Kids, not Street Fighter Kids, says Dan. Maybe Street Fighter Kids 2, though, right? That was a game called Pocket Fighter. I've been hearing on the Grapevine Orange that Sega announced they're working on a new Virtua Fighter. And I'm just not the kind of guy that gives a fuck about modern games to the extent that I'm going to get all excited about it. All I can say about this game is that... oh, shit. Is that it better have rollback netcode. That's all. That's all. For all I care, BMXer, all they would fucking need to do is make Virtua Fighter 5 with rollback. What else could they possibly do? They can do a bunch of fucking shit if they want. They can add new characters. I don't give a fuck. But they already fucked up by releasing VF5 like 10 times with delayed netcode, including as recently as like 2 years ago. Alright, you already fucked up. You had your chance, Sega. You had your chance and you fucking squandered it. I don't give a fuck about no fucking VF6. Oh, shit! That was sick! If a new VF game comes out, guys, and it has rollback and it's a good game, then fuck it. I'll buy it. That sounds godlike. But aside from that, I don't care. You're not gonna fucking see me out here sweating over a fucking, you know, a teaser or, in this case, a leak. I don't know, Artayes. I think that, again, I've played VF extensively. The VF games, I think that, I guess, how about this? No one's ever been able to make, to me, an argument that VF is technical that makes any fucking sense. Unless you want to argue that, like Tekken, the fact that it has multiple strings makes it technical. Because VF does have a variety of strings, right? If you press punch punch, then something comes out, and then you press punch kick, something else comes out, right? That's how 3D fighters tend to work. But aside from that, like, compared to Street Fighter, they're just so... They're very, very static. As a VF lover, dude, I fucking love the fact that Virtua Fighter, it has none asterisk of the dynamism of Third Strike. Third Strike is a very dynamic game by design, and VF's a very mechanical game by design. It's like, VF's like playing a card game, and it's really fun. It's like playing a turn-based game. Whereas in Third Strike, you know, you have this whole neutral thing to worry about, and it's pretty much the whole game. Sorry you don't like it that much, Artayes. Add Sonic to the end. I want Sonic equals a rating. Put Sonic into the fucking VF game. I heard some of Blanca's moves are pretty static, says J-Bomb. God damn it, J-Bomb. Welcome aboard, dude. The power of DP. So good. Have a good night, Doc. Dude, Shad0wW0lf is playing so fucking godlike. Yeah, I love to see Shad0wW0lf. Look at him. He's playing in the neutral confidence. He's not afraid to, you know, walk up and look at you and stand at poker range, press a button. Whiff for meter. A lot of things that I feel like Alex players, it's really important to learn that. Look at these fucking DDTs, man. They're doing work. Dude, count on fucking doing work, dog. He's out here and hitting them. compared to 3S is just how it's pretty hardcore dedicated players is Artayes. Well, VF is like Third Strike. A game that if you don't know how to fucking play it, you're gonna get fucking bopped. You're gonna get killed. You're not gonna have any chance of winning against a player that knows how to play. But the playing of the game itself is 10 times as simple as Third Strike. There's much less to learn in VF. It's much more, basically, here's my, I was thinking the other day, Artayes, about how I'm going to try to verbalize this to you guys, because you guys are my friends, I want to convey this idea to you. It's that in Virtua Fighter, the psychological game emerges way sooner than in Third Strike. VF is meant to be a simple game by design, so that you pick it up and you start playing it, and immediately you are trying to get inside your opponent's head as your way of getting victory. And Third Strike, of course, that's what we all love about it. It's a huge part of Third Strike. That's the biggest part of Third Strike. That's what makes the game so interesting. And that's why I think that VF and 3S are kind of very similar games. Whoa, that was sick! But in Third Strike, there's so much else going on that you have to kind of get through to actually, you know, reach the mind game aspect. You have to really understand a lot about the game to really reach that point where you're able to start, you know, playing with the player versus player aspect. First, you got to fight your own character, fight the opponent's character. You have to understand, you know, the basics of all of your different, you know, combos and strings, etc., etc. But in VF, it's just a 3-button game with no neutral aspect. It's a rock, paper, scissors. That's what they teach you at the very first tutorial in VF. Oh, shit! It's rock, paper, scissors with some extra shit thrown in. And it's sick. You should all play VF. Let's all play VF on Fightcade, guys. Yeah, kind of that shit was totally unintentional. Countdown, they have VF on Fightcade. I haven't got around to fucking playing it yet. It's VF4 and VF3. And they both have small communities dedicated to them. And they both have rollback netcode, of course. My first VF that I played seriously was VF4. I played 4, and then I played 4 Evo, and then I played 5, and then I played Final Showdown, which is the other version of 5. So I hopped on around the era of 4. And I played the other game before that, you know, casually. Just single player for the fun of it. Not really trying to learn how to play, just enjoying having a bunch of polygons mash against each other. Ooh, wow.
Are you ready?
Kind of looks like VF2 Genesis, huh? I have a game on Game Gear Countdown called Virtua Fighter Animation. It's a very interesting game. It's an 8-bit Virtua Fighter that really captures a lot of the core gameplay of VF, and it's very faithful, despite being 8-bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's death. Oh, no. Didn't have any bar to punish him with super, it looks like. Oh, shit! Oh, look at this dude's fucking set play. Wow. It's called Virtua Fighter Animation, Dano. It's based on the anime of Virtua Fighter. That's why it's called that. But it doesn't really matter, because the anime is just based on the game. It's a game based on an anime based on a game. It's basically a Virtua Fighter game on the Game Gear. And it's a really interesting example of, you know, an 8-bit fighting game. And the idea of like a demake. It's kind of like a Virtua Fighter demake is what it is. It has the same moves as Virtua Fighter, the same character as Virtua Fighter, and the same exact gameplay of Virtua Fighter. Right down to a lot of the frame data. It's just like you're playing Virtua Fighter, but it's on a Game Gear. Nice. Ooh, Standing Fierce.
Prepare to strike now.
Whoa, wow, that swoop didn't connect. I don't know, these jab flash. I don't really use the jab flash that much. I don't think he's gonna build bar very fast that way. Maybe he's going for card grabs. You think could use that UOH? That's what I want to do. I don't really know why UOH and Pop Bomb should work like that if they block it. Should they grab you out of there? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, play the Shad0wW0lf0 and locusT, man. You better remember Bloody Roar? That was a fun one with a lot of cool concept art. Late 90s was a cool time for experimental fighters. I think that that's a pretty popular game. I've not played it myself, Tiger Uppercut. But I'd have definitely heard of it. So we have Max here. She's still in a fight with somebody else. We also have Or no, there's Tonren. Okay. We also have LegalizeRanch now, which is great. Let's do Tonren versus Shad0wW0lf0. First to 3, please. After that, can we do LegalizeRanch and Aura Orange versus Shad0wW0lf0? Probably because BorderlineToast was the GOAT, huh? Yeah, locusT, he was really, using the character. He was playing Alex, and I appreciate that. And likewise, I enjoyed your Ken as well. I always love seeing your Ken. That's my favorite character that you play.
Well, I got the picture.
I always play Bloody Roar Primal Fury on GameCube to Shad0wW0lf0. Well, loses Bloody Roar 2 is the GOAT. And Tucker agrees that 2 is the best. Is Jazzy Circuit on Twitch, or do I just go on MC Furby's channel, says Garth Whiteley? What you would do is you would follow Jazzy on Twitter, Garth Whiteley. That's at the Jazzy Circuit. As a part of Jazzy's, commitment to community and supporting various streamers around the community, there is no single stream for Jazzy. Right? Jazzy is made up of a ton of totally independent TOs all around the country. People like, Flannel Jack. People like, Game with Jimbo. People like Coffee Owl. People like, there's too many streamers to name. Many of which are in the chat right now, as an example. And so, oh, sick. So as you might expect, thank you, Jose. As you might expect, there's not just one stream, not one Twitch channel that runs Jazzy stuff. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. What I recommend, Garth, is following the Third Strike category on Twitch as well. If you guys aren't doing that, please do that. It's a pretty smart idea.
Go.
Follow the Third category on Twitch, and you can be made aware of when streams are happening. And you get a sense of which streams are the most active and which have the most support for Third Strike. Q's frustrating, huh? He gets the taunt off so quickly. That's true, Tiger Uppercut, but he has so many other weaknesses that I find it to not be, the biggest concern. It's annoying, it's frustrating, like you say. But it kind of is like, you just have to learn to fight Q when he has max health and do your best to keep him from getting away. Jimbo, I accept your challenge and, submit the challenge right back to you. I fucking triple dog dare you to have a good night. And if you don't, I'm gonna find out. And you're gonna owe me money. If you're on Twitter, you can follow Jazzy there too. They post about events and streams. I totally agree, Tiger Uppercut, that again, Q is frustrating because of that taunt, but the taunt doesn't really give him a whole lot. It's overstated how much that taunt, let me rephrase that. I think some players, misunderstand how much reward he gets from that taunt in the grand scheme of things. At the same time, I'm one of those guys, whenever I watch a Q player, Tiger, I'm always like, please taunt. I get so mad when Q players don't taunt. Because Q has to taunt, because he's so ass. Whoa! She kicks high. Remember that commercial? She kicks high. Q needs to be able to stay in the game to play, says in boot camp. He needs to have a huge health bar. Yeah. One of those things Q has going for him, yeah. Because it's DOA, dog. He's got a taunt. Wow, sick! When I see a Q player have a chance to taunt and they don't, I'm like, come on, dude. Like I'm getting the set play. You're doing what? I'm sorry, you're doing what? I'm getting this set play. If I taunt now, he just gets off the ground for free.
Find a new rival.
No, he's not getting off the ground for free. You're taunting. You're getting hella fucking HP for that. Okay, it says Q set play, dog. Bro, that's a set play. It's what's hot in these streets. I get so mad. And what's crazy to me is that, you know, I understand. I'm not oblivious to the fact that, you know, as Q's health bar depletes, his taunt becomes less valuable. Right? That's a fact of the mechanic. As Q's health bar depletes, his taunt becomes less valuable. I understand that. I get equally mad, KD, when Q players taunt and they have no health left. It's like, no, get your fucking set play. But if it's a fucking start of the round, and you get a knockdown, you're full screen, and you're out here using your dash punch to close the distance, like, no! Taunt! Ooh. Oh, Schwuppada. Well, then I feel bad, KD. You wanna know why? I feel bad, Jose, because I'm out here getting mad at Q players for not taunting when they're out here playing Q. Like, let them fucking do what they're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Let them do what they're gonna fucking do. Like, you know, they fucking play Q, okay? I don't fucking play Q. I don't care what the reasons are. I don't care what the reasons are for not taunting, nor do I know why they're playing Q. That's not none of my business why they're playing Q or why they're not taunting. You play Q, Bones? Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. How you doing, Bones? Come play with us, man. They're gonna Q, Orange. They're gonna Q, you can't stop them. That's what I'm saying, Just let them live their lives. You know, I feel like I'm such a dumbass when I'm on stream, I'm like, dude, why didn't that Q player taunt? It's like, motherfucker, why are they playing Q? Let them have their fun. Relax, man, come on. How you're trying to criticize a Q for not taunting? Like, they're playing Q, man. That's like watching an Alex player and being like, oh, this guy fucking, what, he's using the dive? Why is he using the dive? Alex player just use DDT? Why would he do that? So, fuck, I don't know, man. It's none of your damn business, why? Thank you, Neon. Hugo's taunt is too slow, locusT. That's why Hugo's don't taunt. Hugo's taunt is too slow. It's a lot like Q's taunt, but way slower.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to
It's just like Tiger Uppercut said, right? It's frustrating because Q's taunt is so fast. That's why it's so fucking frustrating to fight Q when he's taunting. Whereas Hugo's the opposite. He has to get that shit with a crazy setup. Mr. Yusuck played Q against me a lot, so for Christmas one year I had a custom Q mask made for him. Nice. I think I've seen that mask, Chad. Well, I didn't know you made that for him, though, or you had it made for him. I remember seeing photos of that mask. Bones isn't it great we have locusT in the chat? It's like having a celebrity in the chat. Hugo taunt takes forever, but if you do taunt with Hugo, you gotta bring out poison, says Tiger. I think I heard a rumor, I'm not an expert on this, maybe KD can help me understand this because he's an expert in this game. I think if you bring out poison, it neutralizes the effect of the buff. You have to choose between getting more defense or having poison, something like that. That seems like ass. Why not both? That's what I'm saying, Orange. Why not both? That turns out to not be true about poison. Thank you, Brian. Poison's a flex, isn't he? Schwuppada, I love that fucking shit when you fucking do the sweep into the taunt. You gotta choose between the benefits of the taunt or burn on poison. According to my friend Brian X, who's very knowledgeable, maybe that's not true. But I don't really know the details. I heard that more than once. I've been playing Third Strike since OV back in high school, but I'm working 5 to 7 days a week and 10 hours a day, so I don't really have time to play or practice as much as I used to. I'm grateful for you and everyone that supports Third Strike, and much appreciate everyone new. Correspondingly, likewise. I appreciate all you guys in the chat that are coming out and playing with us tonight, sharing your wisdom about this game, because it's my honor to stream Third Strike and to talk over it about Taco Bell and whatever you guys don't give a fuck about. But also, there's no stream here without people coming by and playing Third Strike. You guys are the realists. Congrats to Tonren. That was a first to 3. Well played, Tonren and Shad0wW0lf. Let's go and do LegalizeRanch versus Shad0wW0lf. First to 3, please. If you guys don't know, tonight we're doing the Shad0wW0lf Kumite. Shad0wW0lf is a friend of mine from Michigan. He plays Third Strike. He plays Alex. He was one of the OG Alex play in Michigan before I even started, along with Poverty Game Night Steve, PGN and Steve. Also Michigan playing Alex player. Michigan Third Strike playing Alex player. And he's going to Japan next week. He's going to be visiting Game Newton for one thing while he's there. And he wants to get some practice tonight in so we can be warmed up. Hasn't played Third Strike in a while. He's getting warmed up with us tonight. So we can play his absolute best when he's at Game Newton. So we're doing a Kumite tonight, kind of impromptu. Yeah, it's that kind of a state, Orange. Bones says, Alex? Fuck Alex. Most of this Taco Bell, where? Not sponsored yet. Dude, now I'm gonna start bleeping. I'm gonna say, instead of saying Taco Bell, I'm gonna say fucking, you know, Taco Place. Or we'll censor it with the Taco Bell sound effect. Because they ain't paying me yet. I'm straight up ass at this game. It's nice to watch people play at a high level. Anyone who can parry more than once in a row is a genius wizard in my book, says Tiger Uppercut. We're all ass, dude. We're all ass. neonriot, I was on the Casabunch stream the other day for Jazzy Online, and Frankie said something to me, right? He said, in Third Strike, you're never as good as you think you are. And you're never as bad as you think you are. And I said, no, you're worse. That's the way I feel about Third Strike. You're never as good as you think you are. And you are always worse than you think you are. I noticed that, I noticed that. You could think you're the worst player in the world, and you are worse than that. Because it's that kind of a game. This game is like, I guess what I'm trying to say, I think, Neon, I think what it really means to me, this game is infinitely deep, right? Like, let's say you have a line, this is going to be mathematical. My friend Artayes, who's big into math, knows about this, right? KD, likewise, I think he's in Mensa. Let's say you have a line that stretches out infinitely in both directions. Right? The line goes infinitely in both directions, right? How do you place yourself on that line? Trying to figure out how good you are at Third Strike is like trying to place yourself somewhere on that line. A line from being ass to being godlike. And the line is infinitely long in both directions. You can't. It's pointless to even try. That's why it's so important that players come out and play at tournaments and events. It's the only way to see where you stand at the game. And, you know, even then, right, if you're getting bopped, what's most important is that, you know, when you're getting bopped, you're always leveling. The top players in this game are always leveling up still. Right? Me and Artayes talked about recently about how it seems like all the Bruise-day players have leveled up so much in the past couple years. I totally agree. It's crazy. I think the Fightcade level up is insane. But, as we're all leveling up here on Fightcade, everyone else is also leveling up. That's really where Third Strike is at in the US right now, and it's sick. I love to see that. Everyone's leveling up, getting better, analyzing the game, considering their playstyle, trying new things. And, you know, maybe one day we'll be able to, you know, all of us online players will be able to go to the Jazzy finale and fuck with some of these old school players. Maybe we'll fuck with the Japanese. But right now, we're not nowhere close to that. But maybe one day, if we stay on our grind, collectively. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, being good against the homies, being good, you know, in your local scene, being good, you know, against people in ranked, being good on this platform or that platform, is moot. It's moot. Well said, Brian. It's relative to who you're playing against. That's where it kind of came up. Brian's talking about on Casabunch's stream. I mentioned that lately I've been feeling pretty strong in Third Strike. But when you're feeling pretty strong in 3S, that's kind of like almost not a good sign. Right? Oh my god! Because if you're feeling strong in Third Strike, it kind of means that maybe you should be playing more guys that make you feel like your ass. Watch the headband, bro. That's what I'm saying, one snatchies. This is a great tiger. If you're looking for DDTs, oh, I wish that had worked. If you're looking for DDTs, then this is definitely the player to watch. This color's kind of sick, Bootcamp. So don't worry about how good you are or aren't in this game, guys. I'm begging you guys. I want to hear nobody ever say, man, I'm pretty good at this game. Or, man, I'm ass at this game. Just fucking play the game. That's really all you can do. That's one of the great things about Third Strike. The game is so deep that you will always be ass and you will always be godlike to somebody. Just play the game. Let's do it. It's a good idea, dude. Come play. Not like I'm fucking, like a fucking, you know, tag on FetLife, but like COME, like come out and play. Let me at him. Oh, dude, Neon, fucking, he's like Scrappy Doo but lame. That was Artayes, right? That was Frankie's commentary about Artayes. He's like Scrappy Doo but lame. Oh, that was too good. That was too good. Puppy power. Dude, Artayes, I'll fucking do it, dog. I will do that easily. Come on to Jazzy, dude. We'll all get food. We'll all get food. That would be sick. How can anybody hate Alex as Tucker? He's never hurt anyone. Dude, people hate Alex for good reason. He's a fucking scumbag. I find it amusing. Alex is a very low-tier character, and he's really bad. He's a bad character. But everybody hates him, even though he's ass at the highest level of play. Because until at the highest level of play, it doesn't matter, right? Third Strike in general is an extremely balanced game. And Alex is a disgusting, dirty, grimy character. He's a rushdown kind of a character. If you're not playing really solid neutral, you're gonna get jumped at and blown up. And he's an annoying piece of shit kind of a character, even though he's super ass. Nobody likes fighting Alex, unless you're strong enough to be able to capitalize on all those weaknesses. Athletic Mexican, huh? Well, if we're in fucking, I don't know if they have Athletic Mexican in Colorado, but they got something there. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I think Urian is the only character in this game worthy of disdain. Dude, I love that. Dude, someone please screenshot that. I want to fucking make a shirt that says that. I think Urian's the only character in this game worthy of disdain. That's so sick. The Grimlock should make that into a fucking lyric. That should be a lyric in a fucking Third Strike rap. Alex sympathizers. Get it? Disdain reflector, yes, dude, yes. Dude, the hater reflector. Hater reflector.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Dude, this game, everybody is slimy. Let me rephrase that. In this game, most people are slimy because this is a very slimy game. I think that Third Strike is a part of what makes it so much fun. You know, we were talking on Vencabot Discord recently about honest versus dishonest play. What that means at an abstract level. What does it mean to play honestly or dishonestly? I've been thinking about how, you know, I think part of why 3S is so fascinating is it's a dirty game. It's a game where it's like everybody's playing dirty. It's like playing poker with a bunch of fucking guys that's cheating, but everybody, the whole board is cheating. It's like fucking playing a game where it's like fucking alleyway boxing, right? It's like boxing with pocket sand. This game is just dirty.
Final round. Now.
I never heard Alex described as Rushdown, but my head immediately unlocked my childhood rumor of him being Geef and Cammy's kid, huh? Geef and Cammy's kid. I can definitely see it. I can see it. Hate everything about Urian, even his design. So many cool looking characters in this game. Then randomly some tall guy in a diaper who makes weird blocking noises. Dude, I fucking love that about Urian. His design is so fucking amazing. It's so over the top. Okay. Oh shit. That was funny. How the hell did that happen? He woke up and got hit by the fucking ball and got pushed out of it.
You win.
We'll play LegalizeRanch Shad0wW0lf. I think that we can do Aura Orange now. Let's do Shad0wW0lf versus Aura Orange. First to 3, please. And this will be the final opponent for Shad0wW0lf. Is a part of, you know, the final new opponent for Shad0wW0lf. Unless we can get somebody else in the lobby who's watching to come play against Shad0wW0lf. What do you guys in the chat think? Who wants to come fight this dude? Could be a chance for some experience to learn against Alex. So get Bones versus Shad0wW0lf, right? Some Alex experience. I don't say, dude, Bones, we gotta fucking join the lobby, though. I can't teleport you into the lobby. If I could, I would. I would use my fucking psychic powers to teleport you into the lobby. I would say, Bones, you are now in the lobby. Abracadabra. But you have to do that yourself, dude. I can't do it for you. Urien is the bad guy of Third Strike, not Gil. He's just disillusioned. As much as I love Oro and Necro, I identify with Urien the most with his crazy emotions, passions, etc. His Age Reflector, as cheap as it is in the corner, is one of the most unique supers ever created. It's a pretty cool idea.
Go.
Oh, that'd be fun, Neon. We can do fucking you as Alex versus in the mirror match. That'd be fun. Or maybe Shadow would want to play Elena. Who knows? Thank you, Bootcamp. I love Urien's fucking goofy ass design, man. Oh, they're like, what should he look like? I'm like, dude, just make this guy like a fucking, like, incredibly fucking sexy, tall, muscular, you know, naked guy. And they're like, that's it? That's it? Just a naked guy? They're like, yeah, but he's like the perfect naked guy. I was like, oh, okay. That's all there is to it? They're like, yeah. Has it been done before? No.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Because think of it, he's kind of like Elena. Elena's kind of like, you know, like a naked woman. Urien was created to have a playable type of Gil character, huh? For Giant Impact. Oh, that's interesting, Artayes. So Gil came first. And then he's like a clone character, I mean. So I'm saying CmatiC in here, Bones. Just a naked guy. How many other fighting games since Third Strike have just had a naked guy? Have naked girl is extremely common. Just because of the culture we live in, the patriarchal culture we live in. You're gonna see naked female characters constantly in fighting games, in any game. But just a naked guy? Only in Third Strike. Only in Third Strike. Elena rules though and doesn't do anything annoying. I'm Elena? Elena doesn't do anything annoying? Oro, strongest dude, one-handed. Oro also just a naked guy. You can even see his fucking ding-a-ling. I don't know, I love that. I love seeing ding-a-ling. Also, Geef, yes, Geef. Kind of. I agree. The thing about Geef is he has that wrestler archetype. And you know, that's just kind of like a stereotypical look for a wrestler. Urien, like I said, he's just wearing a thong. For no reason. For no reason. Oh. Niku, like Saturn, has a dude fighting in his underwear and he farts as oh, okay, okay. Sounds like my fucking browser history. You can hear all about the creations that are from interviews from the creators. It's insanely interesting. Especially them talking about incorporating a very unique parry, which they invented as a red or blue parry, which they wanted to really make it super technical by the time 3S came out. Well, they did a fucking fantastic job. I mean, it's 25 years later and we're still all fascinated by it. I mean, you guys agree that the parry is not only on the very face of it, genius, but even at a deeper level, the idea of the red parry, which I'm sure was very controversial for them to add, such a brilliant idea. It makes so much sense in such a simple way, but I can see how another developer would not have thought of that. The fact that you can parry out of any block string, but to do it requires timing, that requires a lot of practice, but also knowing exactly what string your opponent's using. So it's really, I mean, of course it takes practice, but it's even more so about the character knowledge, right? And not just the player, but also the player knowledge, right? And like knowing what they're gonna do. Like parry is on the face of it. You know, the blue parry on the face of it is about trying to guess what your opponent will do, and trying to get a reward for like them being predictable. And that makes sense. That's cool. And I think that it succeeds in that respect. But I also think that for them to add a second layer to that and say, if they're being really predictable, you can get a reward even out of blocks done. And after all these years, it's still something that the community is like collectively trying to get a grip on. So crazy. He probably does live in a barrel, CmatiC, for sure. I think he lives in a sack, right? If I'm not mistaken. They did all the Japanese creator best of their field at the time, and after most separated. We don't have those genius creators anymore. And the one frame links. For directional parries. Well played to Orange and Shad0wW0lf. Oh, we have Bones here. Sick. We also have Jabby here as well. That's so great, man. What a fucking night. What a great night to see all the homies. Let's do Bones versus Shad0wW0lf. First to 3, please. And can we follow that with Jabby versus Shad0wW0lf? Wrestling is real. Wrestling is real. They're rolling deep, Orange. It's great seeing all the fucking faces, man. Shout out to EXO, man. Jazzy Champion EXO. Jazzy Champion EXO. I'm gonna drop. Y'all have a good night. Good night, Kind of thanks for playing tonight, man. It's dope seeing you play. Have a good rest.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Well, I got the picture.
Beep 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 beep. How much do you think Red Parry is about giving the player a reward for predicting their opponent versus the design to give the defending player a way out of chip-out situation? In my opinion, and I don't have the fucking, of course, I could never know. To me, it seems quite obvious that it's 100% the former. Maybe 90-10. To me, Red Parry seems like it's all about, I don't know. I just don't trust that it, as a way to escape chip-out, was really first and foremost on the developers' minds. Doesn't really seem the way to me. It's extremely good for that, and I wouldn't be surprised if, of course, they considered that and saw it as a strength of the system. But to me, it seems like it's more like, again, it's an extension of the idea of parry. Parry, its whole thing is, you know, trying to look for what your opponent's going to do and blow them up for that. What's up, EXO? Speak of the devil. We're just talking about you, dude. I'm the fucking Jazzy champ. Oh, Shad0wW0lf! Oh my god! Dude, you wagered a super, dude. What? This guy's warming up, Neon. That's what Neon said earlier. It's about being sick as fuck. Here's what I'm probably thinking. So if I had to guess, maybe they were like, dude, we can't tell the world this yet because they're not ready. But we used the phone microwave to find out that in the future they're gonna have this thing called live streams and esports, and we gotta create a mechanic that's gonna bring in spectators and players alike through this, you know, fighting game community. We gotta find a way to put eyes on streams. What can we do? Parry. Same reason why I guess, you know, I hear legends that like modern fighting games, like when they patch the games, here's rumor for that modern fighting games when they're patched, it's not just to like balance the game, but maybe even more so to just cycle who appears on streams so that people don't get too bored seeing the same characters. That'd be hilarious. He really did, man. That's the fucking Bruise-day community, man. Everybody plays Oro. He's hugely popular. Either do it for a chip-out opportunity to punish after, or look fly as hell. The fact that Shadow can hang with Bones Oro is pretty impressive. Bones Oro is not a joke.
Now, find a new
You got a big dick, it's legalized. You got a big dick.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Shadow Oro scares me.
Prepare to strike.
He scares me too.
Now.
Because he got a big dick. I feel like I haven't seen Bones as Sean in forever. Obviously, it's crazier stairs as boot camp. We're missing more than we need. Fucking milk love, man. We need milk love Oro. Period. Except no substitutes. Ooh! curious about that. I've always been curious
Into the heat of battle.
if you could, like, stuff his windmill kick on Startup. And of course you can, but I'm kind of curious what it would look like. Get off me, dog. Let me do my fucking 2 damage on my super. Move like confirm when he missed it. Oh no! Ooh. Nicely done. Oh, that was sick. And says, oh no.
Win.
Is he in that game? Uppercut? Kuma in 246? I have no idea what he would look like. Let's do Jabby. Let's do Jabby. Not Habby, but Jabby. Versus Shad0wW0lf0. First to 3, please. After this, channel. Who's down for a community ladder? Let's get warmed up, Bones. Get warmed up. If I tried to YGA Bones, we can't try to YGA Bones. Capcom sucks now, so you have to pay for them. Oh, okay, okay. I fucking hate having to pay for things. I was on Discord talking today, on the Vencabot Discord, about how much it sucks to have to pay for things. I'm sure I'll just steal everything.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It sucks when somebody has something that you want, and you're like, hey, here's how much money I'm willing to pay for that. And they're like, well, it's not enough. You're willing to pay that for it, but I'm not willing to sell it for that price. And then you're like, you motherfucker. Wait a fucking minute. I offered you fucking money for this fucking thing I want from you, and your sense of its value is not the exact same as mine? That's fucked up. Oh, shit! No shield! Oh, my God. He's looking even more like a lion. He looked like a lion in fucking Street Fighter 5, didn't he?
Now.
I mean, it looks really different, huh? I guess he's turning into a demon, right? It must be what they're trying to go for, like, symbolically. Because, of course, he looks like a demon in the first place, right? He's like I think that he's supposed to be like a human guy, right? What's his name? I'm sure Artayes knows. Somebody who knows about Street Fighter lore knows his name. He was a human guy. And he sold his soul to the devil and became like a demon guy. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna call him Jabby, dog. I'm gonna call him Jabby's getting hit by fucking, the
Final round. Now.
stupid stun gun. I still wonder if he's doing the right stun gun setup though. I thought this would be inescapable. What's his name? Goku's name? His real actual name? He's like a human guy that became a demon guy, so I think it kind of makes sense that he would look more like a demon over time. He stole fruits on the corners of the streets before he sold his soul, huh? Mr. Masatsu's actual name is Orange. Masatsu-san. It would be cool if they made Akuma look more like a traditional Japanese demon, huh? His name is Steve. Okay, he's Steve before he was Goki. Like an Oni, huh? Isn't there already a guy named Oni?
Now. Find a new rival.
He already looks like an Oni. I thought Oni looked like an Oni.
Yeah. Prepare for battle.
You have to use the medium. Was there doing Shad0wW0lf? I think you have to use the medium slash elbow. I never do it myself. I think a medium elbow and a stun gun is supposed to be like, you know, you have to jab out of it like last minute.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Steve would be a crazy Akuma origin story to this chapter. You think it might be an actual Steve from Tekken? Started selling flowers in the corner, then sold his soul to Dark Hado. April Fool's joke published by the gaming magazine Electronic Gaming Monthly. They developed a secret trick for the original version of Street Fighter 2 that would allow players to fight Ryu and Ken's supposed master, Shang Long. This is mistranslated win quote. That's true, damn. Yeah, fucking Oni as well on PS2. Everybody had a copy of that game. Probably like one of the most widely disseminated PS2 games that nobody remembers, even though everybody had it. Oni usually have horns and wear leopard skin and loincloths. Do they have leopards in Japan? Nice. Get it? Real leopard. Slash elbow. Uh-oh.
Final round. Engage.
Urs? Goki's always his name. Oh, really? Gotetsu is his master. Goken is his brother. Okay, so his actual name is Goki. I must misunderstand. I thought he had a name. Gotetsu is his master. Goken is his brother. Ryu is based on Masutatsu Oyama and Goku. I guess that would make Goki part Hideyuki Ashihara and part Vegeta? Part Piccolo, maybe? Maybe. Oh, very well timed wake up super there, honestly. I heard a rumor, Bald Eagle, because of Akira Toriyama's death, rest in peace, to a real one, that Sonic and Tails were based on Piccolo and Gohan's relationship, which I definitely never picked up on. They're getting them imported, I see. They're fucking paid as fuck. I respect that, dude. They're hustling. Sonic is based off Bill Clinton's personality. I think I heard that too, different. I think I heard that bit of lore. Tails as Kid Gohan, I can see, but Sonic as Piccolo, I think it means their relationship. That was the exact quote I read from a Yuji Naka quote that came out, you know, in honor of Akira Toriyama's death. Not that Sonic is like Piccolo, but that their relationship, their friendship, is like Sonic is like Piccolo and Gohan. But I don't really see that at all. But again, most of that characterization we're thinking of was based on Sonic Adventure, right? We don't really see them like actually interacting as characters much before that. So perhaps Yuji Naka had a whole different idea in his mind about how they would be like, their relationship would be like. But one thing, if you read like the old Japanese art books, and I said this as a joke usually, but in this case I'm being literal, like being serious, they do explain that, like, you know, Tails is like a huge Sonic fan, and he wants to be just like Sonic, and Sonic is like the cool, you know, the cool, aloof, like older kid that Tails is like, you know, wants to emulate. And I kind of see that with Piccolo and Gohan. Like, we don't see that really after Sonic Adventure like characterized them more. We don't really see that aspect of them. Oh, the fucking slash elbow punish on the knee drop. 'Cause that's crazy.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter. I got it.
Yeah, right down the way. Super Sonic for sure.
I got the picture.
Sonic plays sax just like Clinton says Shad0wW0lf. He's got a lot in common with this dude.
Go.
Ooh, towards fierce, huh? EX Slash. When I fought Arturo and Rusty Furby at the Jazzy Indianapolis and at Jazzy Finale Season 3, excuse me, he bought me with Alex by just slash elbowing me to death. He would run away and slash elbow over and over again. Made me feel like I was back in the PS3 days. But the way he did it was so smart. I wish I could go back and watch the footage of those. It was really frustrating. I was like, wow, I gotta play more fucking players that have different play styles, because I've never considered this to be like a thing that could possibly exist. I have no answer for this, and it's so simple. So the current year is 2024, right, Kano? So Season 4 was 2023, and that means this was in 2022. Dude, Boogie just fucking ran away and slashed me to death. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I can't deal with this. So I got impatient, right? I'm getting frustrated. He's like camping. Or what do they call that? The turtling. And I died.
Go for it.
And I was like, well, there you go. You know, this dude is an OG Alex player. He's a a lifelong, FGC player. He knows his stuff, and he hit me with something that I'd never seen before, even though it seems so obvious. Ryu is not based on Goku, as Ryu was created shortly after Goku's creation, and he was still a child. Goku is based on the Monkey Boy from the 2nd century novel Journey to the West. Ryu and Ken were created as generic martial arts characters, just as fight guys. Good fucking games, man. That was a lot of fucking fun, dude. What a night. What a night to watch a ton of Shad0wW0lf. So we have a lobby here full of dudes. I think that most of these guys are going to be down to play. And none of them responded to me when I asked. Artayes said he's down. CmatiC said he's down. But I'm going to presume that everybody in this lobby is down for a community ladder. I think I'm going to get that set up real quick if you guys don't mind. You guys want to do it? Let me get some music going here. Wish my hands weren't fucking stupid. I got Becca's stupid hands as well. But also, I'm not practicing at all. That's what you got to do to be good at anything. But I refuse. Good game, Shad0wW0lf. Let's see who's in the lobby, huh? I don't want this tab. I want the other tab. Orange, locusT, Artayes. Orange, locusT, Artayes. Third noobster, Tonren and neonriot.
Welcome to the dweller of the street, mighty breeze. Prepare for battle. Yeah, I got it.
And then we also have some players here like Jabby, Bones, and CmatiC. I think Jabby's on this list. Nor is Bones probably. There he is. Put on here, I'm going to add in CmatiC and Jabby. So now we have 9 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing 1 player. Who did I not add in here? Oh, Shad0wW0lf. Duh.
Go.
Duh. Okay, so let's see. Shad0wW0lf, Jabby. I'm gonna put CmatiC right here. If I can grab him and pull him down to here. Shad0wW0lf, Jabby, locusT, Bones, Tonren, Orange, Neon. I like this. I'll already up 2. Had her teach me how to say stuff for when I'm at Game Newton for like win or lose. Always have fun playing Third Strike. That's amazing, Shad0wW0lf. Okay, so let's get a ladder here, guys. If you guys are down.